What's up, observers? Hope you're ready for another fun third-party observers podcast. We've got a pretty great show for you today, doing a little bit of Would You Rather. Got another hot take for you, and finishing up with a draft as always. Today's going to be a pretty special show for us, because for the first time, it's not just going to be us three. We have a special guest.
Yeah, fourth observer, if you will.
Yeah.
Leslie is going to be our guest. She's a friend from OSU. We graduated in the same class, and then she moved off to Chicago to do big things. But she's here now. So,
Leslie from Chicago, what's going on?
Hi, Leslie.
Hello. Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited. I'm excited to share my hot take and get roasted over your social media platforms.
Yeah. Well, we've got quite the following.
Our tens of followers will just let you have it.
After you.
Yeah, I hope you're ready. We'll just make sure to tag you with that post. But speaking of social media, before we get started, make sure to go follow us on all of our accounts: Twitter at Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Third Party Observers. So be sure to check out all that content. And this week we should have another video on YouTube coming out, right?
Yeah,
we should. I know we say that a lot, but this time we actually mean it.
We're for real this time.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
The weather is cooperating with us, and we are all in the same place, so we think we should be able to make it happen.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, with that, let's get started. We're doing some Would You Rather, as I mentioned at the start of the show. So would you guys rather spend the rest of your life with a Sorry, I really messed up reading this, and I thought it said, would you rather spend the rest of your life as a sailboat? But that's not the question.
Tuffy, that would be like Tuffy the Tugboat.
Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV as your home? So would you rather live the rest of your life in a sailboat or
I'm taking
in an RV?
I'm picking the sailboat. I'm thinking this is like a really nice sailboat, like kind of a yacht sailboat. Because RV is like nah, but with a sailboat I could just dock it up in Maine, or you know what? Oh, I want to go down the coast. Maybe I want to go to Maybe I want to go to the West Coast. I don't know why, but maybe I do.
That's a long way around.
It is, but I would rather be on the ocean than by the.
Maybe you could sail Lake Michigan.
Maybe I could. Can you get from the Lake Michigan to?
There are a few sailboats in Lake Michigan, so you definitely could sail there.
Sad to be like, I got this sailboat. where you sail? Oh, just Lake Michigan, or Lake, someplace in Oklahoma.
I think it is like the third biggest Great Lake.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Come on, Leslie. You should know this.
You're the expert.
You know what? I know about.
She knows about the beach.
Wolves, and I know where to buy beer.
That's all you really need to know, I guess.
Yeah.
You hit the important parts.
Who needs to know geography?
Right.
Geography's overrated.
I'm definitely not taking the sailboat.
Well,
One,
you don't
I've
like the
got
ocean.
a fear of the ocean. Two, as I'm getting older, I'm getting more and more like motion sickness. So sailboat would not be good.
But I think you would probably get used to it.
Do I want to?
I don't know. I mean, I'd rather live on it. Yeah, I'd rather do it.
You also get motion sickness in the car, too.
Right. But I'm not just driving the RV around all the time. And when I
True,
park the RV, I'm not just, swaying side to side like I would be in a sailboat. So
Calm waters.
RV for me.
No, I think I'd go sailboat too, for the same reason that John was going with. You can go to so many different cool places, and I feel like I've done a lot of road trips, and I haven't done sail trips, and I want to try something new. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. And the beach. I like the beach.
Leslie, you parking that sailboat in Lake Michigan or what?
You know what? I think I'm going to go RV because, like us, I don't want to wake up to, like, swaying all the time. I feel like at some point I'm going to be like, I hate this. But with the RV, I can take the RV and I can drive it onto another big freight boat and then just sail across the ocean.
I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I can just RV around the whole entire world. We're going to Antarctica in the RV.
I'm going to see some freaking penguins.
You better have good insulation, a good heater.
Yeah, I think also the downside of the sailboat is if you do have a late night of drinking, I don't think you're gonna want to be.
Yo, but it's so easy to throw up in the water.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
But what if you don't make it to the edge?
But what if
you're feeding all those fish and you got dinner the next day?
And you got sharks coming in?
Yeah. You got dinner the next day. That's what I'm saying. It's so easy.
All right.
I've been on a sailboat drunk, and the nice part about it is you can just jump into the water, and it just immediately sobers you up, and then you're good to go.
True.
Listen,
Ready.
We know about cold water and getting sober.
I thought you were going to say you jumped into the water and then threw up. And then I was just like picturing you just like in the water, vomit all around you.
Yeah, I feel like that would be backwards. Like you did it backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Would you rather have all dogs try to attack you when they see you or all birds try to attack you when they see you?
Oh,
Dude, dogs.
I'm going dogs.
Dogs.
For
Because you can
sure.
see them coming. If you got sneak attacked by a bald eagle, can you imagine?
Well, what if it's a
Scratch you
peregrine
up?
falcon? You can never see it coming.
Yeah, they come so fast.
Or also,
No.
birds are just like in the air. I feel like dogs are. At least you can kick them, or something. Like with birds, like you can't. They're gonna be hard as hell to shoot, or whatever, or kick, or punch out of the air. With a dog, you just kick that mutt in the face. Boom.
Yeah.
John
Not
hates
that I
dogs.
do that. No, not that I do that. I don't do that. Let me
Yeah.
be very clear. But I think
John
defensively,
kicks dogs.
yeah. So yummy.
Ooh, John.
Listen, they're
It's
not as
blood
bad as
sugar.
you think. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I thought the mic was off. Sorry.
I think you've got to take dogs just from. I mean, birds are everywhere.
So
And
are dogs.
Right, but
Not-
usually
not in
they're
China.
not just like free.
Go to one of those Asian countries.
They're in control. Like they're on a leash.
Yeah.
They're in a fence. Whatever. Birds. No one's controlling a bird, and there's so many that they're just going to be like flying at you, hitting you in your car. Like, it would be terrible.
Yeah,
Pecking at your eyes.
I agree. I don't want birds coming after me.
Yeah.
It'd be
why
awful.
I'm going with dogs.
Do you have any other comments, Leslie?
I don't want to get attacked by a lot of pigeons. They scare me.
I guess there are more pigeons in Chicago
Yeah.
than there are here.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
not trying to wait for my train and
You see a flock of pigeons zooming in. It's like,
Yeah. It would be awful. All right. Would you rather have skin that changes colors based on your emotions or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday? Okay. So would you rather be a life-size mood ring or tell everyone what you did yesterday?
Tattoos. Because most of the time, what I did yesterday was kind of boring. And I don't want people to know what I'm thinking all the time.
well, they wouldn't know what you're thinking. There's no way you're feeling.
Well, it kind of goes hand in hand. Like if I don't like people knowing that I'm upset. I guess I don't know. I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve anyway, but I don't get that upset that
Let's
often.
say we got to have more specifics. What are the range of emotions captured here, and then how big are these tattoos?
Your whole body.
They're all over your body.
But the other thing about tattoos is that you can put clothes on and cover it up.
Yeah, but what if it's on your face? Like you don't.
Your face isn't your body.
You don't control. It's part of your body. You don't control where it goes.
It's your head.
You're gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on now.
I don't want face tattoos.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't get to choose. It's just they randomly appear. I'm going mood ring. I don't care. People already know what I'm thinking most of the time because I'll just tell them. I don't care. Like, so if they know I'm mad, like if you can tell if I'm mad. I'm pretty vocal about it.
Yeah.
all right, but
Or if I'm happy, or if I'm just neutral. I'm usually neutral.
again, you've got to think about the range of emotions. I don't know what emotions a mood ring typically captures, but
Are they even real though? Like mood rings? It's just
No.
like, yeah.
No. But what like
it's made up.
Okay, so anger, happy, upset, sad,
Hungry.
Is that an emotion?
It is for me.
Hangry.
Um,
I mean, those are the main ones.
horny.
Yeah.
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 Listen.
I mean, that really.
I don't know.
That could put you in a really weird
Yeah.
spot.
What color would those be though? Like obviously anger is red. Like envy is
Horny is
green.
pink.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going mood ring still.
Yeah.
I'm going mood ring. I don't care.
I think I'll go tattoos. If
Tattoos.
anything, it's a conversation piece, and we'll just hope that I didn't do anything super awkward the previous day.
I feel like tattoos is just gonna be like a tattoo of me sitting on my couch every day. So like why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's during COVID. Like pretty soon with the vaccine rolling out, it will not be.
How interesting of a life do any of us live that?
Also, yeah, but is it depicting every aspect of your day?
Well, I mean, it's your whole body, so there's probably like different aspects on different parts of your. Like, is there gonna be me pooping on there all the time? I mean,
I'm assuming it just tells the story of your life for that day. Like,
I think it'd be fine.
I'm going tattoos. Tattoos for me.
Tattoo some tacos on my chest. And
tacos.
Maybe the poop emoji on my arm. It would really get the whole day. Just
get it all in there.
The Call of Duty emblem.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Would you rather randomly time travel plus or minus 20 years every time you fart, or teleport to a different place on Earth, on land, not on water, every time you sneeze?
Who came up with these? These are some good questions.
Yeah, I wrote these out.
Good job, John.
Thanks. Well, here's the thing, though. Whenever I sneeze in threes. So wherever, like, I'm not going to stay in the same place.
Oh, no. I didn't even think about that.
The first and second sneeze, I'm just going to be there for like a second, and then boom, I'm gone. But you also fart, like, they say an average of 15 times a day. So, like, who knows where you're going to end up? 15 times 20, that is a lot.
See, the problem is with the time travel, I don't sneeze as often, yes. But if you get displaced by plus or minus 20 years, you don't know if you're coming back to the same timeline ever. So you might...
I mean, the odds would be slim.
Yeah. So, like, you're out of time. You can't get back. At least if you... I would, like, keep my passport and my wallet in my pocket at all times. So at least you can, like, get your credit card out and travel back to where you started out.
So expensive.
Yeah. You got to have...
You would become a travel blogger.
Yeah, you would become a travel blogger.
Where am I going next?
Yeah. I would...
If I'm traveling back in time, I'm gonna mess something up. Like, I'm gonna mess up our entire, like, end of the United States somehow because I, like, accidentally, like, tripped over something.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Well, so the plus minus 20 years, is that, I mean, you can
go forward or backwards.
Yeah. So if I go backwards 20 years and then I'm in that time period and then I fart again, do I go back and could I go back another 20 years?
Yeah.
Or
You could,
am I only within
it's random.
the 40-year time span of...
No, it's random.
Plus or minus 20 years
Plus or
from where you currently are.
Yeah.
See, you're just... That's too risky.
I know. It's scary.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
I don't think... Because... Well, and then also, like, think about how many times you do it in your sleep, whatever. And
wake up in a new place. Yeah. Oh, that'd be terrible.
But do you stay in the same place, just 20, like, time difference?
Yeah.
Then I think you have to do the teleport.
Yep.
Yeah, I do the man. Let me tell you, spring would be a nightmare.
Spring?
Yeah, allergies are going. You're just sneezing all the time.
Yeah, I've been sneezing a ton.
Like,
just fingers crossed it's not COVID.
Better not be COVID.
Yeah, I've got the vaccine, so.
Have you already done both doses?
No,
he just has the
I
one.
just had the one. Like, but who would have guessed that I would get the first dose out of all of us?
The guy who doesn't believe in Western medicine.
It's not that I don't believe in Western medicine. It's just that I think there might be alternatives out there, like Eastern medicine.
But let's not talk about that Southern medicine.
Yeah.
What?
I'm fully vaccinated. So.
Wow! Congratulations.
Nice. Look at you go.
So do you get outside of your apartment, or do you still just stay?
I still stay. Yeah. I work for a medical center, so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I got it. But then my partner isn't vaccinated yet, so we still hang out at home.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting my first dose on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be getting it next Friday.
Woo woo.
So pretty soon we're just going to be out on the town.
Yeah.
Although the CDC was like, if you've got a vaccination, you're still supposed to basically do everything you're doing before.
It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense, but you know what? We're still doing it.
I think they're just saying that until everyone gets that
once,
way.
Once
people
the majority
aren't
of the
like,
population is vaccinated.
I've gotten vaccinated, and they truly haven't. But they're just out there, no mask, which people are doing that anyway, especially if you live in Texas
or
Waco.
Oklahoma. Well, in Waco, they just have those mesh masks you see through. It doesn't even count.
Yeah. Well,
talking to you, Scott Drew.
In Waco, I think they've already all had it. So
yeah.
All right. Well, now it's really the time for this is what everyone's been waiting on. This is the whole point of the guest on the show.
Yeah, she texted or tweeted us in like, "Hey, when you gonna have me on? Talking about this hot take."
Leslie, it is your time to shine. So let us hear what your hot take is for the world.
Okay, my hot take is that it's okay to eat sushi with your hands, but I'm gonna take even one step further, and anything that is handheld that like can fit in your hand, I think you can eat with your hands.
What?
I think it's fair game.
Okay, no, well, you can't say that last part because anything that can fit in
I
the
can
palm of your hand.
I can hold a piece of lasagna in my hand.
Yeah,
No, I mean, I'm gonna eat it with a hand.
you're gonna scoop mashed potatoes out with your hands and eat that.
I mean, that's a little. I personally no, because it's a little messy.
You're saying it's
Your partner puts up with this?
She does. I mean, I've never eaten mashed potatoes with my hands, and but I definitely have eaten sushi with
I
my
know.
hands.
I've seen you eat sushi with your hands, and it's disgusting.
I think one of our first like dates, we got like pot stickers or something, and I just picked those up with my
Oh
hands.
my
like,
gosh, Leslie.
And,
Hey, it worked out
she's-
for you, I guess. So good.
Yeah.
okay. See, I actually don't disagree with you here. I mean, I think it's bite size. A sushi roll is bite size. So I think it's. I think I think what you're trying to say is any bite size food is acceptable with your hands because. I mean, yeah, you can grab anything. You can grab a slice of cake with your, which I've seen John do that too. So John really doesn't have any room to talk here. Is
No, that was only for laugh. I did that for laugh reasons, like to get a reaction, and it worked.
See,
And it was funny.
I just can't handle having anything like greasy on my fingers. It just rubs me the wrong way. And even if it's, I mean, sushi rolls aren't necessarily super greasy, but there's a little bit in there.
Yeah, and like Asian people don't use chopsticks how we use chopsticks.
Yeah, they're kind of like scooping.
Yeah,
right?
they use it to shovel food into their mouth.
Yeah.
But it's so because we've gotten sushi together when we were in school, and let me tell you it is disgusting to eat sushi.
Why is
with
it
Leslie.
disgusting?
Yeah.
It kind
Why?
of falls apart, and like she just looks like she's like she kind of looks like an animal.
How aggressively are you grabbing these sushi rolls, Leslie?
It's not like I'm putting like 3 in my mouth at a time, but I grab it and it's like I try to get the whole thing in there because I feel like anybody that like takes 2 bites of a sushi roll, it's gonna fall apart.
Right,
Yeah, you're supposed to
that's-
take it one bite.
It's wrong if you take more than one bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you don't know how to use chopsticks. I've made you get those little chopstick learners, the little plastic things, and you had to learn how to use them. But I don't know, like you're doing in Chicago now, but like
I'm still not using them because I'm terrible. I gotta like, start practicing. I'm just gonna like sit at home and
yeah,
practice my chopstick.
that should have been your COVID hobby, like become a master of chopsticks.
When you're watching Netflix, just sit there with chopsticks. And,
Just
Yep.
I got this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm on board with. I think it's fine. I think anything that's bite sized that is like has like a little protective coating. So for
Pizza rolls.
pizza rolls,
Well, yeah, you're not gonna
chicken
eat pizza
fingers,
rolls with
chicken nuggets, sushi. Because I mean the rice is the protective coating. Or if
So
it's traditional, it's a seaweed.
Yeah. I'm not into it because I've seen it up close and personal.
I don't want it.
John's just a hater.
I am a hater on this.
Yes.
Yeah, you're all right.
Yes, he is.
All right. Any other last comments you want to use to defend your primal eating habits?
I just think that like don't knock it till you try it. So I think everyone should try to eat sushi with their hands, and then they'll just see how great it is. It's easy, it's efficient.
Gets the job done.
Nice. It gets the job done.
Is sushi traditionally supposed to be like an on-the-go food?
I don't know. It's a Japanese culture.
I think it's more of a sit-down meal. Is that what you're saying? You're like,
Yeah. I mean, well, because in America, it's more of a sit-down thing. Like
Are you saying like just go out, grab the fish out of the ocean, and start?
that's
gobbling
not
down?
sushi. That's fish.
Stan's just
just
like
raw-
he's
sushi's
like he's
just
just
raw
sitting like
fish.
Smeagol, just like
I'm so cultured. I'm eating sushi.
It's like, you fishy fish.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
No.
No, that's what I think of when you say on the go food.
No, it's just like
Just on my way, grab a fish.
no, it's just like a fast food type of meal where you can grab it, easily eat it on your way to work or wherever.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think it's supposed to be because it's not as conducive to holding like a whole sushi roll in your hand. You're not grabbing like a sushi roll burrito.
Some would differ.
Now,
I will make it fast food. I think that's like an American thing to like make food like an on the go thing.
Non-fast
I feel like,
food, make it.
yeah,
fast.
well, because I feel like we don't think meal times are as important as other cultures.
Eat when you're hungry.
Yeah, or it's not a big deal to like. I feel like in other cultures, like they make it a point to eat with your family and to have dinners and stuff. But I don't feel like in
I
America.
mean, tacos is like an on the go food.
Yeah, but it's also pretty Americanized.
and they like even then. I feel like in other cultures, it's like dinner's like a 3-hour, 2-hour.
Yeah.
Thing. In America, it's like in and out in like 45 minutes. Like let's.
And that's a long
If that,
dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I know when I eat dinner, just with me and Austin, we're in and out in like 5.
Well, because
Yeah.
you're monsters.
Yeah, we use the old Asian style of
Chopsticks.
chopsticks and just shovel it all in and yeah. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's a pretty good hot take. Twitter, you'll have to let us know if you think Leslie is correct in her opinion. But that brings us to our draft, and I think we have a pretty good draft for our guest. Today we are drafting the best or our favorite
Video games.
video games. So, Leslie, you like to play video games, right?
You tweet about it a lot.
I do tweet about it a lot. I'm not gonna say that this is my jump starter into Twitch, but maybe that's where we're going.
Start streaming.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
go.
PS5. So
Oh,
Nice.
Fancy.
I've heard those are pretty hard to come by.
they are, but I got really lucky at like a 9 p.m. GameStop drop. So
Nice.
Oh. What's the first game you're going to get for it?
So I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then we've been playing Crash Bandicoot 4 a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid game.
Ooh.
It's
I wonder if Crash may come up in this draft.
Yeah.
I wonder.
happen.
Yeah. Well, we all kind of play video games. Mostly we play Call of Duty, but I think we may actually all kind of. I feel like I may struggle in this because when I was creating my list, I was like I knew like some of the classic games, but I knew there was also like classic games that I hear are really great and games that I hear are really great that I've never played.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know.
Same.
Can you choose that one if you've
I
never
mean,
done it? And you can.
Yeah.
But
Can't really defend your.
you can't defend it.
Yeah.
So, with that, we're going to let Leslie kick us off with the first pick.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. This is hard. There's so many.
There's a lot of good ones.
Think there is. I think I'm gonna go classic here. I'm picking a game or a character? A game.
A video game, yeah.
Video game.
Maybe not classic then, but I think so. Zelda Breath of the Wild
Okay.
is going to go first. It's probably one of the greatest games that Nintendo has ever put out,
See,
and
I don't think that's my favorite Zelda game.
it's up there for me. I've replayed it quite a few. It's so good. It's so much fun.
That's the
So
one on Switch, right? I think it's on Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have a question
Yeah,
about.
let's hear it.
Okay, so she picked Zelda. Does that preclude any other Zeldas from being picked?
So that's something we probably should have talked about before.
Yeah.
But so Zelda and Mario,
That's what I was thinking.
So those games have so many variations.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably fill a board just with those.
easy.
Yeah, I don't think it
I don't-
precludes
yeah.
like because there's like Super Mario Brothers, there's Super Smash Brothers, there's Mario Kart.
Yeah.
There's so many other things. There's different. So I think you have to
Yeah.
say the specific game you are talking about.
Okay. Good.
Fair. All right, my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think what I'm gonna go with is my own childhood and my favorite games.
I never played
and I
that
hope
one.
that they, yeah, okay. I hope that enough of these are left over so that I can pick them all. But the first one that I'm going to pick is Super Mario Brothers from Nintendo. Oh, man.
That was a good
The
one.
memories.
That was
The
a fun
memories
game.
from that one just puts me back in a different time. I love that game. So good.
Yeah, see, challenge for me is I never had a Nintendo growing up. So, it's like the classic Zelda,
But
classic
did your
Marios.
friends not have Nintendos?
I had one friend that had a Nintendo, but when we went over to friends' houses, we like growing up. We never really played video games a whole lot. That kind of happened more till I'd like middle school and stuff when you had kind of those other games. But so, I mean, I've played Super Mario and some of those, so that was kind of my top pick because it is so classic. But I'm gonna go with the one that is near and dear to my heart. Probably the game I've put the most hours into.
Oh yeah.
The game that I've taken just some crap school known as the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and turned them into football dynasties.
Yeah.
I'm taking the NCAA college football game series.
Yeah, that's a good one. And they're coming out with another one.
I'm so excited, except for the fact that I'm gonna have to buy a new Xbox to get it, and they
it's
know
not backwards compatible?
no, and they know I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I'm also going to buy a new Xbox for that game.
It's an expensive Xbox.
Yeah, but hopefully by the time it comes out, Xbox price will go down.
Also, it's super ugly.
The new Xbox?
The new Xbox is
It's just a square or a rectangle.
yeah.
It's not.
They took the
Yeah.
box thing to too literal.
The PS5 looks way better.
Yeah.
It is. It's huge though. It's like as tall as me.
That's not saying a lot.
Maybe it's small.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good pick. I am gonna go with one of my favorite games growing up. Is a really good game in college. There are videos of me yelling at the TV and at other people, and it's Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good one.
Red shell.
Yeah. You get that red shell on you. Oh my gosh. You're about to win the race, or you get blue shell. It's so maddening.
Blue shells. Knowing the blue shell is coming, it's just it's
you
haunting.
can't stop it. Oh man, what a fun game.
And okay, everyone here's played Mario Kart, right? Yeah. All right.
Yes, yeah.
But who's your go-to Mario Kart character?
Oh, if I can get him, Bowser.
Donkey Kong.
You can never get him because Bowser, I always get.
Yeah, it's a race between me and Austin who can get Bowser first.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong all the way.
Leslie,
That's who I pick. I pick Donkey Kong.
you have to get the heavy
Woo-woo.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can knock people off the map.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you don't
Wait
get
around.
knocked off.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement. All right, John. Next pick. That was a good first pick.
Yeah. My second overall pick is going to be. I've put a lot of hours into this game. I play it currently, and that's going to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Every Modern Warfare. I don't think they've come out with a bad Modern Warfare game, honestly.
The most nostalgic one for me is Modern Warfare 2.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, such a good game.
I think that was the first one that like really.
That's what
hit,
started it off for me.
hit
Yeah.
on the multiplayer.
Yeah. And now, then they just redid Call of Duty Modern Warfare a couple years ago, and it is a banger.
Warzone, baby.
Yeah, Warzone, oof, it is good.
Yeah, we are so good at that game.
We are, so good.
Hint,
Yeah.
hint, nudge, nudge, sarcasm.
Yeah, no, we are not good. But it is fun, and it's
It is a good
It's
time.
fun to just talk trash on people when you play it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well then you've taken Mario Kart. There was one I had above Mario Kart and below Super Mario Brothers, and but I want to make sure I get one in the Mario universe, and that is Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
is great.
Ooh,
Fun
that's
game.
it's such a good one.
That was the one.
Who was your character on that game that you went with? Well, you never really played, so I don't know why I'm asking you.
Well, that was one of those games that when I would go over to friends' houses, there's like a bunch of kids over, like you would play that because you'd have like
It's a good party game.
tournaments and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't have a very good pick selection. I would just kind of, because I never played it, so I didn't know who like the best characters were. So I would just end up going with like the cool characters or someone who had a gun.
I always went with Link, a sword.
Yeah. I always like to go with Kirby, much to everyone's hatred.
Yeah.
Because you could eat people, take their powers, or what you could do, eat them, jump off the cliff with them,
Spit him out.
and spit them out.
And then get back
Yeah.
I've heard so many people talk crap on people who choose Kirby.
Oh, absolutely. But it is so funny.
It's more for the enjoyment and other people's disgust.
Yeah, absolutely.
For John.
Yeah. It's more about making people mad and me laughing my ass off.
Leslie, what's your go-to Smash Brothers character?
I feel like I'm a stan. I went with Link a lot, or
Yeah.
like
Great minds think alike.
I like a Pikachu.
Pikachu
Yeah.
is
I
fun.
did people say like John does, and went with the Kirby. Although when I'm playing by myself, it's Kirby. I'm a nicer friend.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I believe that 100%. All right, Stan, back to you.
All right, bring it on. When I think of nostalgic games, just from the standpoint of hours played, I think one of the biggest ones for me is Crash Bandicoot: Crash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh man, get out there, kill some bad guys, run some quests. That's a good time. Just overall enjoyment of an afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. So Crash is one of those that I don't think we're going to end up drafting multiple Crash Bandicoots. I could
Probably
be
not.
wrong, but will someone correct me? Was there a Crash game? Or it was Crash Racing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
Crash Racing was so
that's
much
a good
fun.
time too. Mhm.
I'm not going to
was-
draft it. But
Yeah, because it's inferior to Mario Kart, but it was
Yeah.
it was a good game. It was fun.
Yeah.
Like of all cartoon racing games, there's Mario Kart, Crash Racing.
Absolutely.
All right, Leslie.
Man, I think I'm gonna go with one that we've actually put a lot. It's like my partner's favorite. We put a lot of time into it, and I'm gonna pick Spyro.
Yes,
Nice.
on my list. Dragon.
Yeah, what a good
Yeah,
game.
Little Purple Dragon. We're big Spyro fans.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand. It's a fun game.
Hours of enjoyment. Just an all-around good time.
Yeah.
So funny. I grew up with PlayStation and PlayStation 2, so we had like one of the original Spyros, and something. My brother would play the game, and my sister, being a huge nerd, would sit there with a notebook, and anytime Spyro found like an egg and got like hatched a dragon or whatever, she would write down like the color of the egg, the color of the dragon,
Oh my
and the
gosh.
name of the dragon.
Wow.
And then
was
like
this Morgan?
yeah,
Oh, what
and
a
then like
nerd.
anytime shout out Morgan, I know you listen.
Yeah.
Anytime that they would, get another one, she'd be like, "Oh, we found this one already," and they keep going. It was thinking back on it is really funny.
That is fun.
Spyro's a good game. All right, Leslie, you got another pick.
I got another pick.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I also was a big PlayStation kid, so I think that I'm gonna go with this. I loved the Sly Cooper games.
Yes!
Those were like the Raccoonists. Those games were so much fun. I actually over quarantine went out and bought a PlayStation 3 just so that I could download the remaster versions of
Oh,
those.
wow.
Wow.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's probably a waste of money, but it was like the 2 weeks that I played.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
Man, those are two classics right there. Spyro, that brings me back.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Sly Cooper was fun to follow people around and take coins out of their back pocket with his little hook.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's a fun game.
Same. I've never played it.
Sly Cooper's a
Yeah.
raccoon, right?
yeah, he was a thieving raccoon.
Yeah.
Well, that makes
And he had
sense.
little
Raccoons are little thieves.
And he's got
They
a
slide.
turtle friend and a hippo friend.
A hippo friend,
Yeah,
Yeah, they go
what a
around
trio.
those-
turtle, hippo, and
yeah, they're a
raccoon.
bunch of thieves. It's great. Taught me a lot of life lessons.
That's funny. That's really
A
funny.
lot of good values.
Yeah.
In
How
that
to
game.
steal things.
Yeah.
Great.
Swiper, no swiping.
All this talk about violent video games. And here I am playing this game of stealing.
All right, I think my next pick.
Did she pick
Okay.
two back to back already?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is. It's not. Okay, it's a good one. I like this game, Guitar Hero. I don't know if you guys play Guitar Hero, and I was going back and forth about Guitar Hero versus Rock Band,
Yeah.
but I got to go with Guitar Hero.
No, you made the wrong choice.
No,
my
Guitar
friend.
Hero all the way.
I never played Guitar Hero. It's too hard for me to play. I could never do it.
I wasn't ever
True.
very good. I mean, I could never get the fifth.
Oh, the last one.
The last one. Yeah. I mean, Guitar Hero is the classic, but once they came out with Rock Band and the drums, that's all I ever wanted to do.
I could never do anything but the guitar anyway, so I just like Guitar Hero.
I would love to play it more as an adult because as a youth,
You want the microphone one? Where
I
you
want
can
the
sing?
microphone.
No, I don't want to sing. Are you
Well,
kidding me?
as
I'm
a
so
youth-
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
same.
it's fun.
But I'm
It's
more
fun.
confident as an adult. As
Oh,
a
you wanna
kid,
do it now.
I was ashamed.
Yeah, because you
and-
get a little drink in you and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Quick courage.
Yeah. I mean, they have like a Beatles version.
Uh-huh.
They have a country music version, which in middle school I excelled at. I don't know if I would do it now, but
Yeah.
they had some good ones. But yeah, Guitar Hero was fun. I played it a
Nice.
lot. Okay. Well, that brings us to me. Since I can't get Call of Duty, which is my favorite shooter, I'm going to go to what I think is the next best shooter of the shooters that I've played. And that is Halo
Yeah.
2.
Halo 2 is the best. I'm glad you said Halo 2 because that is if you would have said Halo 1 or 3 or 4, I'm like, oh, you're trash.
Halo 2 had the best multiplayer maps,
Yeah.
and I think it was really the first like Xbox Live kind of playing with people you didn't know. Granted, I didn't have that, but my brother would invite a lot of people over, and we would just play, and they would wreck me because they played it a lot more. But
Yeah.
it was
fun.
It was fun. So yeah, if I can't get Call of Duty, I'm taking Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
That is the best Halo made. So that leaves me with a pick. And I played this game more than I played college football. But I'm going with Madden. I love Madden. So I played that one more growing up than like I said. So I do love the NCAA, but, can't have it. So
Right.
Crickets.
the next one is something I thought about drafting, but I'm not going to. When Leslie said the Zelda game, like to me, Zelda Ocarina of Time is the best one on 64.
I've not played any Zelda, so I can't comment on any of that.
Same.
That
I had
Time was good.
Ocarina of Time.
it's super fun. Brings me back a lot of memories playing that on 64. But I'm gonna go with a lot of my list is taken. It's hard.
Copyright strike.
Yeah.
John is picking the Jeopardy video game.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to go with another old school game. You're just sitting in your living room with your three best buds playing James Bond GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah.
That, like,
Okay, yeah.
I've looked at the graphics now and, oh my gosh,
So
are
bad.
they
Terrible.
trash?
So bad.
But when you're sitting there with your buds and
You
you're
don't
like
know any better.
9 years old, they are the best thing ever. And the funny thing is, like, so my mom did not like shooting games, but like on that one, you can get the paint to be, or the blood to be like green and not blood colors. And so that was fine. So, but yeah,
Still dead people, just
007,
different colors.
GoldenEye. Oh my gosh. Takes me back.
Back in the day.
Yeah, GoldenEye was one that I've heard talked about a lot as being a top game, but it was Nintendo, right?
Yeah, I think it was on Nintendo. I thought it was on PlayStation 2 as well, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
I had a 007 game on PlayStation 2, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those. I was like, I know people talk about it a
Yeah.
ton.
Oh my gosh, it
and
was so fun. Like it just because like you're sitting there with your three best buds or whatever.
Was there only 3 controls?
Well, there's 4. Well, you.
Oh, okay.
You. So there's 4 controllers.
It was Nintendo 64
Yeah. Was it just Nintendo 64?
and Wii, but
Okay.
I'm struggling with this next pick because I've got several on my list that I want. There's definitely one that I played a little bit of. It wasn't like something I played a lot of. And then there was one that I did play a lot of, and I had a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to... I don't know what I want to do.
Is he gonna pander?
This last round is hard. Mine is
Well,
hard,
and then
though.
there's
there's...
still some really good picks.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the one that I played, I think Leslie would take. But okay, I'm gonna do it. It's kind of similar to the Sly Cooper vibe of teaching me things I shouldn't be doing, and that is Grand Theft Auto. Because Grand Theft Auto was so fun to just go around and just cause mayhem and treat people unfairly and just hit bystanders with your car and then get out, take their money, and keep going.
Yep.
It was fun. I didn't play it a super lot. Like I never.
That was one of those games my mom would never let me have.
Yeah, I think I played Grand Theft Auto 3, maybe the most. I think I had that one, and then I had the original Grand Theft Auto, which was the aerial view, which I think was original PlayStation. And those were pretty fun. But I never got like San Andreas or Grand Theft Auto 5, which I've heard Grand Theft Auto 5 being like one of the greatest ones.
I bought it on Xbox because it was only like $10, and I've played it. It's fun just to stick in the cheat codes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
can't play without the cheat codes.
Get the tank and the thing where you can fly.
Yeah,
and then
oh jeez.
Oh yeah, great. All right, Stan.
Man, see, I'm struggling here too because there's so many that I want, and I think I'm gonna go with the one, even though nobody has probably ever heard of this game. I played it a lot when I was a kid, and it is just a banger of a game. I love this game. It's called War of the Whiskers.
You are right.
Yeah, but listen. It's all of like Tom and Jerry and all those characters. Yeah, hear me out.
You just tanked your draft.
I'm listening.
All you do is run around and beat the snot out of each other, and it's similar to like Super Smash Bros. But you're Tom and Jerry characters, and we would play this game for hours. We had so much fun. Oh my gosh!
Leslie
love
just
this game.
laughing at you.
How old were you when you played this game?
I don't know, like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
GameCube.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, it does look like a GameCube game.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
How old were you when you were playing this?
Like 10, 12, somewhere in there.
Okay.
About the right time frame.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well,
War of the Whiskers.
Hey, I'm going with what I love.
You went.
Yeah. I respect you for not
that.
pandering like Austin. So good job. But I've never even heard of this game.
I'm okay with it.
War of the Whiskers.
Great game.
Man. All right, Leslie, you've got the last pick in the draft.
I don't know if I can follow up War of the Whiskers.
You can't. It's unfollow-upable.
Yeah. Should have been 101.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to go with NBA 2K.
Yeah, I figured you would take that. It's fun.
It's fun. I have put way too many hours into like creating a player that leads the really crappy Bulls to like a finals championship when they shouldn't be there. So it's a great game. I am trash online.
The only thing that the only knock I have on 2K is that it's not cross compatible. Like PlayStation can only play with PlayStation, Xbox can only play with Xbox. Like we're living in 2021. Make it cross.
Yeah, but isn't that most games?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of games anybody can play.
It's more common now that they're cross compatible.
I don't know.
But it is a fun game. I play it. I have 2K21. It's fun.
It's a good time when the crowd is chanting MVP.
Yeah,
I stand at the free throw line and just listen to it. I'm like, this is my dream.
Make you feel good.
Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, I know that you wanted to talk about OSU. This isn't a sports podcast, but we want to talk about OSU basketball for a second. I know we were texting back and forth
Games,
about it.
Hopefully.
How trash Baylor is. Just come on.
Is Scott Drew a good coach?
Oh,
No.
Not as good as Boynton.
Yeah.
Not as good as Boynton. I just love to watch Baylor lose at
Same.
anything.
I don't know what it is about Scott Drew, but I've never liked him. He just seems kind of probably douchey a little, I guess. I don't know. But I also do not like Baylor. Ugh.
I just remember Baylor for like college game day. We played Baylor after that whole Sports Illustrated thing came out.
Oh, yeah.
Were such they were so rude and they were trash and they're like, can God save Oklahoma State? And it's Your whole school sucks. We don't like you.
And that was when all that sexual. That was when all this sexual harassment and misconduct was going on.
Yeah, but it hadn't come to light yet.
Yeah, it hadn't come to light. It hadn't come to light, but that's when it was going on.
It was, they were terrible.
Yeah.
My dad always said that Texas fans were the worst, and then I got to college and went to a Big 12 school, and I was like, oh no, it's Baylor.
Yeah. But
Baylor and TCU, like
that Baylor game that what game day was at. Oh my, that was the coldest, but that was the most fun game that I've ever been to.
Bedlam the next week was terrible, but
awful.
At least we had Baylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's hope that they can pull off a victory here in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, win that big product.
Nice.
You think they're winning today or nah?
I think they could. They're playing. So Cade is like, gosh, I'm sad that he's going to be gone next season, but I think that they could pull it off.
Yeah. The only thing that worries me is that they are playing three. This is their third game in 3 days. Texas got the day off yesterday. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. But I'm very excited about it. Go Pokes.
Go Pokes.
Go Pokes.
All right. Real quick before we end the show, I wanted to cover one game. The game that I was thinking about drafting when I drafted Grand Theft Auto is, well, first off, The Sims.
Oh, I thought you would draft that.
I'm surprised you didn't draft
The
that.
Sims is a game near and dear to my heart. That. Sorry, we had some weird things happening on the tech side, but where you can. I liked the building component. Now I buy it, and that's basically all I do is like build my current house and then move furniture around. But then you can like John and I one time we bought the game kind of because we thought we could do it multiplayer, and you can't.
Yeah.
But we bought it and then like created this family that had this kid, and we gave this kid like the traits of an evil genius.
Yeah.
Except no one ever paid the kid any attention, and so he became
evil, but
he became mentally handicapped. But he was also evil, and so he would just randomly light shit on fire.
Yeah.
And
you guys are so messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't realize you had to pay attention to it.
Yeah, we just thought it would just
Yeah. We thought it would grow, progress.
Children don't need attention.
Progress naturally. Well, little do we know about. We have known nothing about raising kids.
Yeah, it was a fun game. But the game Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Ooh,
that was on mine too.
Fun.
That game was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I thought about drafting it, but I already had a sports game, so I didn't want to get another one. But that was on there. Skyrim was on my list. Need for Speed Underground was on my list.
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
I thought about Pac-Man. I thought about Snake being like the OG
on your phone.
game. Yeah, the Nokia.
Space Invaders. Atari.
Leslie, did you have any? Leslie, I kind of thought that you would draft Final Fantasy.
You know what's crazy is I actually have like never really played. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy VII soon, but I've actually never really played Final Fantasy. So I don't. When I was a kid, I just like wasn't into it.
It kind of confused me because like there's magic and swords, but also guns and like missiles. And so I'm like, what?
The closest I got was like Kingdom Hearts. I did play the Kingdom Hearts games, and those were fun. But I think the others that I would draft would be like the Red Dead games.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption.
I thought about that. I just never played it.
God of War was always really fun. I remember sneaking over to like my friend's house to play it because my mom wouldn't let me buy God of War, so I would like sneak to the neighbor's house and just like go crazy.
Yeah, I didn't realize going into this how much fun it would be to just sit and talk about video games for what's been like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
But,
bring back the memories.
Yeah.
A lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, now I'm ready to go out and buy War of Whiskers and see what it's really all about.
It's worth it. So worth it.
You're going to have to buy a GameCube. Probably you get that for like $10.
You have a Wii.
Not if you get it from GameStop. They'll charge you $50 for it, and then you go and sell it, and they're like, well...
$2.
Here's a bracelet. Yeah. All right. Well, let's close out this episode. I think this was a pretty fun one.
Yeah.
But make sure to go cast your vote on Twitter. Hopefully, I think Twitter I can add in a fourth poll spot, but we'll see. Leslie's going to be on there. Hopefully, she won't win. Being just a guest, but she did have the first
pretty
pick.
solid picks.
So, yeah.
All right.
We'll catch you next week. Make sure to tune in to YouTube later this week to see a video. Till next time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.